Hello, everyone. This is Ronnie Romero, and you are watching CMS TV.
It is your classic metal show right here on the classicmetalshow.com. That is the Fuglies.
The Fuglies.
The Fuglies.
All right.
With David Lee Roth.
Oh, who are the Fuglies?
They're apparently an Indiana band, I think.
Okay.
I got a request for them. Say, hey, could you play the Fuglies with David Lee Roth?
And you were like, yes, sir.
Yes, I will play the Fuglies, and I did.
Well, there you go. How about that? I thought it was Weezer or something. I was like, what the fuck happened?
It was very similar to Weezer, is it not?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So instead of Buddy Holly, it's David Lee Roth.
Okay. Well, pretty fun song.
Yeah. It was kind of goofy.
Yeah.
Kind of different.
Yep.
All right. That one going out by request to Aaron Ray Smith.
All right, Aaron Ray Smith.
Also known as Vinyl Rules.
Mm-hmm.
Will have their own names now.
Well, if Aaron Ray Smith sounds like fucking serial killer to me.
Right.
Who murdered those 15 women? Aaron Ray Smith.
Exactly. Who was that documentary that guy who murdered all them chicks and he took them out to the different grave sites? That Ray something or other.
Oh my God, there's been so many.
Remember that one?
I do, but I don't remember.
Got interviewed quite a bit, and he murdered like 30 women or something.
Yeah. What was his name? I can't remember his name.
Something Ray Lee, something or other.
Let's find Ray Lee.
It had a documentary out about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Serial killer.
Wasn't he from like Dallas or something, or from Texas?
Ray Lee Stewart.
That might have been it.
He was a spree killer. I don't think that's him. I don't remember. Killer on the Loose. The story. Oh, this has got to be. Yeah, that's him. Ray Lee Stewart. That's him.
Yeah.
Amazon documentary. Yep. Ray Lee Stewart.
Yeah.
All these guys, they're all fucking nutty.
Well, you know what's really weird is who's the guy that killed the like 9 nurses in Chicago, and then when he was in prison, he like got boobs and shit.
Oh, man, now you're making me look like I don't pay attention to my serial killers. What was his name? Serial killer.
It happened nurses. In the late 60s or early 70s, I think.
That was Richard Speck.
Yeah. Well, that building where he killed the nurses is literally 2 blocks from where I work.
Really? Can you still smell the death?
You can. I actually drive by that building, and all I could think of, hey, there's where Richard Speck killed those.
That's right.
Those nurses.
That's where he whacked them down.
I know. It's really weird to be in that same neighborhood and just drive by that place and go, oh, hey, there's the killing house that Richard Speck hid under the bed and killed.
That's right. Why is this so hard? Yes, Metal Mike, we are on. If you're watching us, we're on.
Yeah. Well, where is he watching?
On his computer, I guess. I don't know.
I know what I mean is, what service is he watching it on?
YouTube.
Oh.
The one we don't pay as much attention to.
Yeah, well, I mean, are we on YouTube? I mean,
we are.
Is it streaming?
Yeah, we are on. Tonight, we are on Odyssey, Rumble, CMS TV.
Okay.
YouTube and Twitter.
All right. Oh, we're streaming video on Twitter?
We are streaming video on Twitter.
This is new to me. I wasn't aware that you could stream video on Twitter.
Yes, you can, and until they say otherwise, I will.
Well, I mean, as long as Elon is, in ownership, I don't think he'll boot us off. I would hope not anyway.
I don't know. I got tagged this week for they didn't boot anything, but they put a message on it that it might not be suitable for the one about the mink show about the miles of cock. That of course got flagged.
Suitable after all the shit that goes on Twitter? That's not suitable.
That's not suitable. It's talking about it. Didn't show anything, but talking about it was too risky.
Right. It's very risque.
Yeah, it was too risky for Twitter that we talked about miles of cock.
Right. And
So
that's an old one.
Yeah, but it got a flag on it.
Really?
So if people see that one, then they see a little thing under it that says this content may be dangerous for you.
They said, watch your language, young man.
Getter has streaming too, and it works pretty good. I don't need Getter.
Getter.
I got too many fucking streams as it is.
Who's on Getter?
I don't know. Killer Miller is. He says he's on it.
Okay.
Considering I don't even know what Getter is.
Well, I know what Getter is. I mean, that was kind of like a whole. I think your boy, what's his name? The former cop guy.
Former cop guy.
Yeah, you know the guy that you like, the bald head guy, the shape.
God damn it! Why is my brain dead tonight?
You're
Vic Mackey. He's Vic Mackey on the Shield.
No, not that guy.
Who?
The commentator guy, the political commentator guy.
Oh, Bongino.
Yeah.
Damn Bongino.
I think he's like into Getter and shit.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think so.
There's too many of them. I'm sticking to the basics. I'm sticking to the 5 that I named.
Do you listen to Bongino anymore? Or
Sometimes I'm so out of touch with what's going on in the world. When
you got Yacht Rock to listen to, why are you listening to Bongino?
That's right. When I can listen to Shining Star, don't you go away.
Right.
Why would I listen to Bongino railing about President Trump being indicted or whatever?
Exactly.
You know, I got Yacht Rock to keep me busy.
Yeah. You got Rock Me Gently to listen to.
Yeah. Anytime you want to get smooth, do it on Yacht Rock. I can't wait to bring you these ideas next week.
Did you happen to hear our good friend the real Jeff Tate on there? I mean, I know he's a big fan of Yacht Rock.
Is he? No, I didn't hear him, but I'm sure he's probably working the store selling the gear. Here's my Yacht Rock cap here.
Yacht Rock cap and his smoking jacket.
His smoking jacket.
Exactly.
Yeah, wait till you hear these ideas. This guy is just fucking unbelievable. He's just like, yeah, lovey, we've got to smooth it out here on Yacht Rock. And that's like their catchphrases. Everything is smooth.
It's smooth.
It's smooth.
Yes.
You're on Yacht Rock.
It sounds like smooth jazz.
Yeah. It's horrible bumpers, but the station is good.
Yeah.
The bumpers make me laugh. Maybe that's what they're supposed to do.
Well,
but
speaking of, do you like smooth jazz?
I don't like any jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz, to me, sounds like if you just took a bunch of instruments and threw them down some stairs.
Okay.
That's what it's everything all fucking clanging around, all different beats, all different. I've tried too, man. I had a moment in my life honestly,
just when was that moment?
it was in my 30s.
Really?
I could tell you when it was in my 30s.
Yes.
When it was right after Music's Bottom Line and right before Pit Riff.
Okay.
Where I was completely fucking burned out on rock and metal.
Yeah, hard rock and metal.
I just didn't want to hear any of it.
So you wanted to explore new territory?
And I tried to. I used to go downtown. Ask Randy. Randy went with me once
I'm trusting your word.
Me and Randy went to the Bluefish Grill, I think it was called.
The Bluefish Grill.
The Bluefish Grill.
Okay.
Just to watch some.
Is that like Don Henley's Sunset Grill?
Yeah, it's almost. Once you get there, you could never leave.
Were you watching the working girls walk by?
I was trying to hire them. But no, but we went to this place just to watch jazz. And I went in and we sat there and there was some fucking, it was like a guy with like a 2-piece drum kit.
Okay.
And like a saxophone guy.
Was that Buddy Rich?
No, it wasn't anybody famous. It was just some fucking local yokel.
Right.
And like some guitar guy.
Yeah.
And they're just doing their
And they were in there just ripping, huh?
Yeah, they're all wearing the dumb zoot suits and just looking like idiots.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, me and Randy, drinking fucking martinis like queers, and fucking just we were trying to get into it.
This would be the best. That would be the best title of this segment: "Drinking Martinis Like Queers."
Yes, well, that's what we were doing. We were
like drinking from cups.
Yeah, pretty much. It was really bad. It was not my best.
Like queers.
It was not my best moment. I will say this is not one of my more.
But this
moments.
Was kind of dedication to try to, you drag Randy into this, and you actually make an effort to leave the house.
I did,
and go to a place where they're playing like smooth jazz.
I did. It was one of them things where I just wanted to get out. And Randy was like, let's go get some. I forget how it went, but it was something like we had talked about going to dinner or something. And instead we were like, let's just go find I was like, let's go find a jazz club.
Really?
I want to try this out.
This is really interesting. Was he wearing like a fedora?
Oh, no, he was rocked up. I was rocked up.
No, not Randy. I'm talking about the jazz guys. Were they wearing like a fedora? And wearing their Ray-Bans.
I don't think they had the hats, but they had like the V cut coats.
Yeah.
With the shoulder pads and stuff.
Yeah.
And it just was not my scene. I'm sitting in there, I'm drinking a fucking martini, which is gross anyway.
And you didn't go, yeah, cool.
No, I tried. I wanted to.
You didn't snap your fingers like a hep cat.
No. I wanted to too. I wanted so badly to appreciate it.
You weren't wearing a shark skin jacket.
No.
No, you weren't wearing. You weren't smoking a cigarette with a cigarette holder.
Now that would have been good. A nice big long one.
Yeah, exactly. You look like John Barrymore.
Yeah, that would have been good.
You're making all kind of obscure references.
I just said, but this was so stereotypically bad too, because it was the little round table in the corner with the little, hand light that looks like a 2-pound weight.
Right.
One of those little things in the middle.
Sure.
And just sitting there, and me and Randy, and of course Randy, being Randy, he's too fucking loud.
Right.
And the band's not all that loud because they're just a little small corner band.
Yeah, they're not amplified. They're just plinking away on their bass and shit.
They're plinking away, and Randy's like, yeah, that guy's pretty good. All right, Randy, easy. Meanwhile, you could talk at regular level and hear each other fine, but Randy's so used to being in a bar,
right?
In the rock bars, that he's screaming.
It's like, hey, take it down 3 notches, will you?
Yeah. Skiddly boop bop, take it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did. We went out and we tried. This is 20 years ago.
Yeah,
but we did.
Well, no, it's longer than that, dude.
Yeah.
This was probably before I even met you.
Probably was, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this was a long time ago, but we tried. We tried a jazz club, and I tried it again. I tried it with different people.
Well, here's the whole thing. What did you call this place? The
Bluefish Grill. I think is what it's called.
How were you aware of this place?
Scene magazine.
Okay, so this was the place for jazz.
Well, it was a place for jazz. I didn't know or whatever. It was a place that had jazz music.
So you just thought, I saw the scene, so let's go there.
Yeah, let's try it out.
So you say, come on, Randy, let's make the scene.
It was that quick too. It was literally, we were talking about going and getting like a sandwich or something for dinner. And instead I was like, let's just go downtown and let's go see if we can't find a jazz club. It was just one of my weird fucking moments of my life.
So did you walk in there like hep cats and go,
yeah.
You weren't like the stray cats. Did the stray cat?
No.
You didn't walk right by with your tail in the air.
Yeah, exactly. Everything I said to the waiter and waitress, I did with the fucking dumb jazz talk. Skiddly boop bop. Get me a martini.
Right.
Bobbly boop.
Right.
So stupid.
I never heard this story
because there's nothing to it.
It's funny. It's fun to me.
It's funny, but I mean, thinking about it, nothing happened. I went and saw a fucking jazz band. I didn't think this was a story, but
But this is the whole thing. It's just like, the fans and myself knowing you as we know you. And then, of course, Rockin' Randy being Rockin' Randy,
Right.
at the time because he had long, the long
hair, yeah.
Tall, skinny, long-haired dude. And
Yeah.
you guys go wandering into this jazz club and you're just like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, dude. And that's exactly what it was.
No, that's just
it was uncomfortable from walking in the door.
Right.
And it stayed uncomfortable between drinking the horrible drinks and
so did you order a drink just based on the place that you were
absolutely
in?
Did.
So you were just trying to like blend?
Yeah.
Were you trying to blend like, wow, this is kind of a martini crowd. Bring me a dirty martini with 3 olives.
I'm not going to lie. I don't. First of all, there's no olives because I'm allergic. There's no way I was doing olives. But I think I just had it in my head that you drink martinis at jazz clubs. So that's what I ordered. Dude, but see, this is, I've had many experiences where I've walked into bars that I didn't belong and I'll stay. I can tell you stories about that for days.
So you told the waitress, bring me some jigaboos.
No, I didn't say that. Especially in this club. No, I did not.
Well, that was the whole idea.
Yeah, no, I did not do that.
The emphasis was on the booze.
Yeah, I get that. The booze, yeah. Not the jigga.
The jigaboos.
No,
Bring me jigaboos.
Skiddly-doo-bop. Bring it over. Yeah.
Damn, that's hysterical.
It's just a dumb thing that I did once,
Holy shit, that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
I've had a couple of those. Another time, talking about walking into bars that you don't belong in.
Right.
So this wasn't even that long ago. Maybe 7 years ago.
Okay.
So I guess that is a little long, but my friend Eric, who you've met, my friend, not Ferentinos, my friend Eric Dregney.
Yeah, Ferentinos was my friend first.
That's right, but he's mine now. Fuck off. I stole him. I poached him. No, my friend Dregney, he when he got married, he had he instead of doing bachelor party, because someone wouldn't let him.
Someone wouldn't let him.
I don't want to say who, but he might still be married to her.
Holy shit!
But didn't want him running around chasing strippers or whatever.
Women there.
Exactly. So instead, we went out to a hibachi restaurant for dinner.
I love those places.
Yeah, they're nice. I mean, it's fine.
I dig that a lot. I love that.
I like it too.
I love that food, man.
So we go out. We have the hibachi.
Yeah.
Way the fuck in the middle of nowhere. Like 25 miles east of East Lake.
Okay.
Like way east.
Yeah. You're out going out toward Toledo.
Yeah, like way east.
Okay.
We're out at this hibachi place.
Right.
So I drive all the way out to the hibachi place and we have our dinner and whatnot. And we're done. And it's fucking like 7:30. And so Eric is like, all right, well, thanks everybody for, and I'm like, what are you fucking kidding?
It's like, this is your bachelor party?
Yeah, we're not just having dinner.
It's like,
yeah, I was like, for fuck's sake, let's go find us a bar somewhere. And, if we can't do strippers, we can at least do some shots or something. It's a fucking bachelor party.
Some man stuff.
Yeah. So we decided, okay, we'll go find a bar. Of course, no one, including Eric, knows this area that we're in.
So how did they pick the place to eat to begin with?
I have no idea. I just knew where to show up.
All right.
So somebody pulled out their phone and Googled whatever bar was open.
All right.
At 7:30.
7:30.
7:30.
Was this a Friday or a Saturday?
No, it was like a Wednesday or something.
Oh, a Wednesday.
Or it was a Thursday, and I'll tell you why I know in a minute.
All right. A Thursday.
It was a Thursday.
All right.
So we go out, we find a bar that's open on the Thursday. We head over to it. We go, we get directions and we go to this bar. We walk into the bar. It is fucking some nursing home night out. It's like nursing home Thursday.
Okay.
Every single person in this bar is in their 80s and 90s. No kidding. So these guys, they all are like, oh, let's get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, nope, we're here. We're staying.
Right.
So I get all of us, we get a big table, we're sitting there, and I made the rule that everybody had to order oldie time drinks.
Oh, boy.
Like nobody was allowed to order a Jack and Coke.
Right.
It was all, I'll take a slow gin fizz or whatever, you know. It was, everybody had to order oldie time drinks. That was like the rule at the table. So we're there, and they are playing, they have a band playing. The band is playing like the best of Perry Como. It was hysterical. We're like all in our like 30s or 40s, you know, in this bar.
And you're like, make me a Rob Roy.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. We ordered these oldie type drinks, and we're drinking them, and you know they're horrible because there's a reason nobody drinks them anymore.
Right.
Because they're terrible. But they made us these drinks. They might not even have made the right drinks for all we knew. You know, because I didn't know what a Rob Roy was or a fucking slow gin fizz.
Right.
I didn't know what either of those were, but I drank them. So at some point they're playing music, and there's this one old lady out on the dance floor dancing by herself. Had to be 90.
She was the early Madonna.
Yeah, no, she was like of the old Madonnas, not of the.
And she was like the early Madonna.
Yeah,
she was a flapper girl back.
She was, yeah.
She used
doing the Charleston. Da, 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 da.
She was a flapper.
And you know, I got up and danced with her. I absolutely was like, I'm going to go dance with her. And I did. I got right up and danced with her for like 3 songs. Everybody at the table was fucking dying laughing.
Such a fine young man.
Yeah, exactly. You're so sweet.
You're such a fine young man.
You know? And I just had a ball. I was like, you know what? This is where we are. We make it fun.
And then you leaned in real close and you go, I can smell your cunt. Literally.
Yeah. Put that dried out tongue in my mouth, honey. Then I fucked her. No, I'm kidding.
And so I fucked her. I scraped the dust right out of that pussy and I fucked her. No, it's just a silly. Dude, if you end up in a place like that, you just fucking roll with it. Yeah, you just make the most out of it. It's just fun.
Yeah, you make it fun. You know? Dude, another time, I could keep naming times that this has happened.
Sure.
When I first got single and I was messing with the 2 Kellys at the same time because I'm stupid and I couldn't remember names.
So before you go into your story, the second Kelly.
Well, this story would be the first Kelly.
Oh, no. Listen to me.
Yeah, okay.
Have you seen or heard from the other Kelly?
Yeah.
Really?
The one that I always talk to, or the other one?
No. I'm talking about the other one.
We're still friends, yeah.
Oh, so she's still in somewhere in the vicinity, or
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. She's actually getting married
Really?
to my friend Scotty's brother.
Are you shitting me?
Kid you not.
It's like I banged that one.
No, I did no such thing.
Nice.
Did no such thing to his fine new wife.
Holy shit.
Did no such thing. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? Well, I guess it wouldn't be.
So he's marrying a 50-some-year-old chick?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway.
Okay.
When her and I were kicking it for a little bit.
Yes.
We were out in I don't remember what we were doing, but we were doing she lives out that way south. And we ended up in Ravenna somewhere. And we were looking for a bar to go to, just to go and have some drinks. And we went into this one place. I don't even remember what the name of it was, but it was not a place for white people to be. It just was not.
There's non-Caucasian people out in that area.
I don't think by law, but I think by survival. Yes.
Okay.
So we walked into this place,
and the one guy walked up and he said, "Mind if I dance with your date?"
I was like, "Go right ahead. Do whatever you need to do. Just don't kill me." But no, it was funny because she walked in first. Like she opened the door and walked in, and I was right behind her. And she started backing up and going, "Let's get out of here." I was like, "No, fuck that. We're staying."
It's like a scene from Weird Science. Lisa, I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
I ain't gonna lie. This was one time I felt very uncomfortable.
Really?
Not because I felt uncomfortable being around a bar full of black guys.
Oh,
But
is that what the bar was full of? I was thinking you were saying
black guys.
I thought you were thinking Asians here.
Yeah, I meant Swedish people. The Swedes were all over the place.
Okay.
But I didn't feel comfortable around all these Swedes.
All right.
So, but not because they were Swedes. It was because what they were listening to and just the way they were presenting themselves
Okay.
was not where you're going to be comfortable. It was definitely head on a swivel time.
All right.
But we did. We ended up staying for like 2 hours anyway.
All right.
Once I started drinking and once they saw that I knew like some of the music that was playing, then we were like somehow safe.
So what was the music that they were?
Oh, it was all gangsta everything.
Oh yeah.
It was all Tupac and fucking 2 Chainz and
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
Chainz.
It was all that stuff. It was all the hardcore rap
Okay.
and mumble rap and all that other shit, Lil Wayne and stuff. I just was like, yeah, I'm in. Don't kill me. But the worst part in my mind,
out in Ravenna.
yeah,
Okay.
it was out we were in Ravenna.
All right.
And it just was not the bar we were supposed to be in at all.
Ravenna's like out in a cow field.
Yeah, we should have been out in some other bar somewhere else that was playing boot scooting music, and instead we just stumbled into the wrong bar. But
Okay.
but their drinks were cheap, so we stayed.
All right. Were they serving Hennessy?
Not to me. Not to me.
All right.
Probably old English.
Isn't that a furniture polish?
No, isn't that a beer? Old
I'm just
English.
making a joke.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't even know. I was making a joke. I was like, oh, did I fuck that one up? But yeah, I've had moments where I've stumbled into bars that just were not meant for me. But
It wasn't conducive to your liking.
no, definitely not. But yeah, the jazz bar was an all timer. I
Yeah,
guess
that's pretty damn funny. I enjoyed that story.
it was pretty silly. But
Speaking of Rock and Randy,
yes,
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie or not. It's called Talk Radio. Have you ever seen that movie? Mm-hmm. That guy, his name is Kent in the movie.
yeah,
He's got the John Bon Jovi haircut and
right.
invites him into the radio studio to talk. And it's that whole, I know revolution is an important thing. That Megadeth song, that peace out,
Right, right,
that's in that part of that movie.
right.
I'd never seen the movie before. I mean,
Okay.
I was aware of the movie, but I watched it today.
Right.
And all I could think of with the rocker dude was Randy.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking Randy right here. Dude, that's fucking red.
Yeah. Dude, the entire movie, Airheads, that's just a Randy biography.
Yeah, of course.
That's Randy. You watch that movie and you're like, that is fucking Randy.
Sure. So I watched that today, and I was kind of chuckling to myself.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, holy shit, this is Randy right here.
Randy's a trip, man. He throws me he's a Facebook Messenger guy,
Yeah.
and he throws me messages all the time, and they're long. They're like a mile long, and it's like I forget what he was. It was like some picture of Tim Owens.
Okay.
And he writes me this diatribe about, if it wasn't for you, man, I would have never met Ripper, and then I would have never got to hang with him and Pantera backstage at Blossom. You remember that time we were all kicking it and we were singing with Dimebag. He's telling me this whole long story. I'm like, holy shit, dude. How are you? That would work too. But yeah, Randy writes now he's a writer guy. Now he writes long messages because we don't talk on the phone that much. So,
right.
But he's still he keeps in touch. I'll give it to Randy. He's better than me. He keeps in touch about every month.
Sure.
So I love Randy. He's a good dude. He's a
Yeah.
fucking whack job, but he's a good dude.
He's a goofy guy, but yeah, I watched that movie today, and all I could think of, holy shit, this is Randy. Like, yeah, dude, I just, watched this, and I'm like into that, and
Yeah,
this
dude.
song has meaning to me, man.
Dude, have you really seen Sebastian Bach unless you've traveled 500 miles to see him and run out of gas?
I don't think you just grasp the whole concept of what they're talking about here, man. It's so deep.
Dude, do you think you could get me a bag of chips with my gas? I'm hungry.
Funny, man.
Fucking Randy, man.
Yeah.